After the graduation trip ended, the boy invited the girl out on a date. To avoid running into anyone they knew, he deliberately chose a place where they wouldn't meet acquaintances. The night before the date, Annie took out a dress she normally never wore. She had only worn it once before, it made her too shy to try again. Back then, her mom had told her she looked beautiful in it. After choosing her outfit, Annie also took out some accessories she had been saving for a long time. After a simple makeover, even she was surprised by how cute she looked. Early the next morning, she dressed up just like she had planned the night before, but while waiting for Kevin, she noticed that most girls were dressed pretty simply. Realizing her accessories looked a bit childish, she quickly took them all off. Soon, Kevin arrived at their meeting spot. Since it was their first date, Annie blushed the moment she saw him. On the way, she noticed his hairstyle looked a little different from usual. Before long, they reached their destination. It was Annie's first time going out in something other than her school uniform, and this time, she was with Kevin, so she felt incredibly nervous. By lunchtime, they had tried all kinds of street food, and as they kept chatting, Annie gradually relaxed. Now, when facing Kevin, she no longer stuttered or hesitated, and at that moment, they looked just like a real couple. Suddenly, Kevin grabbed her wrist. He had spotted a beautiful view nearby. That simple action made Annie's heart race, and she quickly responded. Kevin was surprised. Annie lowered her head shyly, completely unable to focus on the scenery, and honestly, Kevin wasn't paying attention either. Just as Annie was lost in the moment, Kevin suddenly stopped and stared ahead in shock. Annie looked up and saw Jack and Lena. Even though they weren't doing anything wrong, they still panicked at the thought of being seen and hurriedly ran away. Because they ran so fast, all the accessories on Annie's bag fell off, but she didn't even notice. After they got on the train, Kevin pulled those accessories out of his pocket. He had picked them all up. Even though he didn't understand why Annie hadn't worn them that day, he saw this as a rare opportunity and wanted to put one on her himself, but since he had no experience, he struggled quite a bit. Annie didn't take it off. After all, it was the first time Kevin had ever put a hairpin on her. At that moment, Kevin became sure of Annie's feelings, so he confidently invited her out again. Meanwhile, Lena had come to the same place for the same reason as Kevin, to avoid running into people she knew. In fact, she had already noticed Kevin and Annie when they first arrived, but she knew that if she greeted them, it would make things awkward for all four of them. So instead, she pulled Jack into a nearby restaurant. Although her private time was interrupted and she felt a bit upset, thinking about how she had discovered Kevin's relationship actually made her feel a little better.